Hilton Head, South Carolina. This place is super popular with tourists, families, owners, boat owners, and vacationers from all around the East Coast and all of America. This location is actually pretty fascinating because I am on the top of the Harbor Town Lighthouse. This is quite a ways up above the harbor and it's a great view. The chance to walk up here is actually pretty nice. You do have to pay the admissions fee, as you can see, to get up here, but it gives you the opportunity to really look around and experience what it's like to see a lot of Hilton Head. Now, interestingly, this part of Hilton Head, the southwest portion, you actually have to either have a pass or pay to get into this part of the island. As you can see here, there are lots of different boats, and many of these are very large, including the beautiful one down there, as you can see right there. It's actually quite spectacular. Now, I'm staying in a resort, the Westin, just like 5 miles northeast of here, and it's a really great location. That hotel has over 500 rooms and can accommodate thousands and thousands of people. So you have the chance to actually have a huge event anywhere on this island. Now note that there's a mix of private access and public access here as well. There are multiple popular areas for you to enjoy your experience at Hilton Head, and I'm going to show you a few of the different videos and time lapses that I've shot just to give you an idea of what the experience at Hilton Head is really like. There are definitely options for you, your significant other, maybe even your family, to come and enjoy the Hilton Head area. As you can see here behind me in the resort I'm staying at, there are multiple pools, cabanas, lounges, and immediate access to the beautiful beach. What's really interesting here is apparently the concierge told me there are alligators here, but of course they're not in the saltwater area, which is really good, so do be mindful. If you decide to go out walking with the kids, or maybe even if you brought your furry companions, you definitely want to be careful walking near any of the murky freshwater areas because there are alligators and they become lurking below and you'll have no idea. So just do be mindful about those circumstances. But the mild danger aside, as you can see, it's incredibly beautiful. A lot of these resort locations put a lot of effort into keeping these locations looking really pretty and clean. As I've looked around the grounds here, there are table tennis, cornhole, just bikes to rent, tons and tons of stuff to do for you, the significant others, the friends, and the family. I have to say, I really can't complain about this experience. This is something I've always wanted to see, these little picket fences that hold the grasses from advancing and keep the sand from overwhelming the grasses. This is quintessential South Carolina, and then of course North Carolina. I've seen these looks on places in movies like The Notebook and The Bottle and all those different locations, so it's a very romantic feel. As you can see, there are only a few people on the beach because I'm here in the off season. And I'll spin around and you can see that people back there, just couples walking, people by themselves, a few people with their furry friends. And this experience at Hilton Head is really quite fascinating and enjoyable simply because it fulfills that, I would say, not fantasy, but just concept of I'm going to take a beach vacation to a nice place. I mean, there aren't any waves for surfing, of course, but that's not the point. You get in the water, you enjoy yourself. You don't have to worry about rip currents or anything. So it's a very different experience from the West Coast. But this East Coast on America's favorite island, as they call it, brilliant marketing coup. And it just makes it a totally enjoyable location, especially with all of these beautiful resorts behind me and around, whether you stay in a resort, a hotel, maybe rent a timeshare, or even just rent an apartment, condo, or house for your stay in Hilton Head. Options abound for you to stay in Hilton Head, whether you stay at resorts like the Westin here, the Hyatt, the Hilton, the Disney Resort, or any of the other multiple locations and properties for you to stay and enjoy your experience on this island. I love this particular resort because it feels like a resort. They have multiple pools, jacuzzis, tiki rooms, seats that you can reserve so you can enjoy your day in private without having to worry about defending your seat. And just a few yards off here, you can walk straight to the beach and enjoy the beach experience too. This is something I've really enjoyed in the Hilton Head area, is just the ability to calm down and relax and break out and step down, get into the light here, enjoy the sun. So even though it's a little bit chilly today, I bring my sweater and I have my shirt. It's still beautiful, warm, and comfortable in this location. It is really hard to go wrong with this Hilton Head area, whether you stay at any of the different locations. I hope you've enjoyed my tour of Hilton Head and all the different locations and things that you can see here. It's really a fun and enjoyable location. Now you'll note that there are not a lot of people at all crowding around because I'm here in the off season. As you can tell, it's a little bit breezy, but that's one of the advantages of coming in the off season, is you can enjoy all these locations and the links and golf courses without the huge crowds, and you actually get to enjoy off-season prices too. I hope you've enjoyed my tour of this area. My name is Aaron Linsdale. I'm a polar explorer and professional traveler. Please like and comment on the video, and if you enjoyed it, subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much for watching, and enjoy your travels.